Welcome to part 2 of Operation WW2. This is World War II in the eyes of the beholder. I'm Matthias. So last week we talked about the invasion of Denmark. But there's still a very critical part of Operation WW2. The attack on Norway. The main reason Germany attacked Denmark. And it's for a good reason. If you would like to check out that video, it will be in the link in the description below. So please check that out. And let's get into it. So the invasion of Norway was an invasion lasting from April 9th, the same day as Denmark was invaded, to June 10th, exactly 62 days. The reason Germany invaded Norway was for several reasons. One of the major reasons was to take the port of Narvik, which saw the trade and transport of valuable iron ore, which is a very vital war supply. So they needed it, and the one place to get it was Narvik. It was also an ice-free harbor during the summer, which could be used for helping the Battle of the Atlantic that was happening from 1939 to 1945. So another reason was to take one of the very few heavy water factories in the world. So if you don't know, heavy water is a valuable piece of, it's a substitute that can substitute for uranium-235 or uranium-237, which is used in the making of nuclear bombs. So heavy water, it's vital resport. So Hitler wanted it to expand his nuclear research and development. So heavy water has to be made, and Norway was the place to get it. So at last, but not least, it was used to house air and ship ports to help in the Battle of the Atlantic and the Battle of Britain. Also, Norway was very close to Britain, so it could help in airfields for the Battle of Britain. The invasion of Norway was breaking Norway's neutrality. Norway was neutral, just like Denmark, Belgium, Netherlands, and a lot of other countries during World War II that were neutral but were invaded anyway. Norway had denied any non-aggression pacts that Germany had offered to Norway, as did the rest of Scandinavia. Scandinavia consists of Norway, Sweden, and Finland. They are in the Arctic Circle, and they are some of the northernmost states. Mostly because Norway wanted to stay neutral, and also because it didn't want to fight Britain. Britain, they've been friends, but being neutral is just the best way to go. They don't have enough men to support their country and to send to other battles or fronts. And because Britain and Germany both had pre-war and during World War II had strategic and military ambitions in Norway, with many races took part in the Battle of Norway, such as getting there and getting to certain places in Norway. Germany and Britain had been battling in Norway's neutral waters. This resulted in Norway being neutral and conducting equal amounts of trading with both Britain and Germany. So Germany and Britain both were fighting in Norway's neutral waters, which is against the rules of neutrality if Norway does not allow it. Norway did not allow it. It was neutral. So it wanted to be friends with Germany and Britain, and because of that, it denied any non-aggression pacts with Germany, making them more favorable to Germany, making war with Britain more inevitable, which Britain did fear itself and was a big issue to the British head of state or government. So Germany and Britain still both traded with Norway, but after Germany took it, things changed dramatically. So with this resulted in Norway being neutral, and trading with both Germany and Britain. Even though, like Denmark, Norway was neutral, Germany invaded anyway. Germany sent over 100,000 troops, some small amounts of tanks and heavy artillery, and the famous Fallschirmjäger Battalion, elite German paratrooper division, which first saw action in Denmark and in other places of the war. So the Fallschirmjäger Battalion were used to drop on the capital city Oslo, and an important airfield in the north. Norway had 55,000 military and Home Guard troops, along with British and Commonwealth forces and some French and Poles landing in Norway via Navy. So it was landed by the Navy. Adding another 38,000 Allied troops, making the total 93,000 Allied soldiers, this in Norway. But this did not stop Germany and resulted in the lives of 6,602 Allied soldiers missing, dead, or wounded, and 535 civilian deaths, and around 1,200 were sent to Polish concentration camps, shot dead, or tortured for the rest of the war because they were Polish, or because they were Jews, or they were undesirables. And because the naval battles were a big deal, I will list them here. The British lost, it was a big battle. Battling in Narvik was the main battle, because I'll get to that in the next episode. The battling in Narvik was important, so I'll list the casualties here. The British lost 1 aircraft carrier, 2 cruisers, 7 destroyers, and 1 submarine, along with 112 aircraft. The French lost 2 destroyers, 2 submarines, and that was it. The Norwegians lost over 107 different types of ships, destroyed, captured, or sent with Britain, and 70 merchant and transport ships, and giving Britain ships to fight back the Germans along after the invasion of Norway. German casualties were 5,290 Germans dead, missing, or injured, along with 1 heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers, 10 destroyers, and 6 U-boats, 2 torpedo boats, 15 light naval units, and 90 to 240 aircraft. So, the invasion of Norway was important, and I'll get to that. Germany needed important vital supplies such as iron ore, rubber, gas, metal, and they only populate in different places, which is partly why Germany attacked Africa to get oil and gas, and why it was invading different places to get other vital war supplies. But Norway had iron ore, and it was very important, and lots of it. So by taking Narvik in naval battles, and they could therefore proceed into Sweden, neutral Sweden, and get valuable iron ore for making valuable and vital war supplies. So this did help, and it was very effective in the war. But there's still another thing looming. Operation Lesenborn was important, and to the Germans was a valuable cause, which I'll be talking about in another 2 episodes. So, Norway was taken in 62 days. Fairly easy, but it was not good for the civilians living there, because they would be tortured, killed, and just not treated well within the next 60 years. So if you would like to see my other videos, please check them out. Like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can see when I put out new videos, and comment below of any ideas that you have in making a video, or comment below about what you think about the invasion of Norway, and if there's any way that I can improve. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.